If you listen closely, you can hear birds chirping out my window. And the reason why that makes me happy is because it's springtime. Springtime means warmer weather, birds are chirping, more people are outside, and more importantly, it's baseball season. Baseball begins today, it's opening day, and I'm so excited for the 2019 Kansas City Royals. I'm a huge Royals fan, and honestly, I think baseball can teach us a lot about the law practice and about what you want to look for in a lawyer. And I give presentations and I talk sometimes about what baseball can teach us about the legal profession. And I've also written an article that was published in a national publication, drawing an analogy between the 2015 Kansas City Royals, who won the World Series that year, and how we should approach the legal practice. Let me kind of illustrate this a little bit. You watch a TV show or movie about a lawyer, and the lawyer has tons of swagger. Guy or gal walks in a courtroom, gives a great opening statement. It's like a home run. That is not really what the law practice is about, at least in my experience. And so the people you see with a lot of swagger and bravado, that might work for them, but in my experience and the people I've worked with, it doesn't really work for me or for them as well. Instead, what we're looking at is exactly what the Royals did to win the World Series that year, which is just string along a lot of hits and play good fundamental baseball. And so if you look at any of the box scores for the Royals games that year, or you go back and watch them, it wasn't the most exciting thing ever. A lot of singles, a lot of doubles. But then when they would get a lot of men on base, or the runs would start to pile up, someone would come up to bat, knocking a home run, knocking a grand slam, and it was much more effective in those circumstances after the runs started piling up than it was just like Jose Bautista that year, who hit a home run, did the infamous bat flip. It was a spectacular moment in baseball. It was on every highlight reel. But guess what? Jose Bautista and the Blue Jays went home that year. The Royals won the World Series. The Royals beat the Blue Jays. And so while his individual efforts were spectacular and they're flashy, full of bravado, it didn't get the Blue Jays any further. And so the point is that when you're looking for a lawyer, look at someone who's really focused on the fundamentals, focused on getting good discovery, focused on making sure depositions go correctly, focused on really preparing for the elements of trial. And I think that if you find someone like that, you're going to be well on your way. My advice to lawyers is the same thing. Don't focus on getting the home run. Don't focus on getting the big shot. Focus on putting the man on base, moving the man, getting a few runs, and eventually over time those runs will start to accumulate. And then when you make that big hit, it's going to have much more impact. So for all my baseball fans out there, happy opening day. Good luck to your team, unless they're in the AL Central, of course, which go Royals. And again, happy opening day to everybody.